Kevin Hague.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for ACC and asks, have all of the recommendations of the 2012 independent review of ACC's privacy and security of information been implemented? If not, why not?
Honourable Judith Collins.
Mr Speaker, ACC advised that they have implemented 37 of the 44 recommendations. A number have ongoing activity associated with them. Of the remaining 7, 2 are under active management, which relate to information governance and the implementation of data loss protection software. The other 5 involve a fundamental review of ACC's end-to-end claims process activity. Accordingly, ACC advised that they have taken a deliberate decision to complete the end-to-end process review of claims management as part of our work around improving trust and confidence. This is to ensure all processes and information technology changes required under these 5 recommendations comprehensively meet the intent of the report.
Supplementary question, Kevin Hague.
Is she confident that the recommendations to ensure consent forms follow the law and our best practice have been properly implemented, given that the court has just found the way ACC was using their ACC 167 form was actually illegal?
Honourable Judith Collins.
Well, Mr Speaker, I don't want to argue with the member, but strictly speaking, the form was not held to be illegal, but the way in which it was used was outside of the statutory requirements. And I agree with the member that the form must be changed to comply with the latest decision, but I've also been advised by ACC that this form is, in the past, been approved by the Privacy Commissioner, the Human Rights Commission, and I've been told by 6 different district court decisions. So the fact that this latest decision has said that it has been wrongly used is something that ACC is taking very seriously, as am I.
Supplementary question, Kevin Hague.
How does she reconcile ACC's illegal use of this form with the Privacy Review's findings that stakeholders' single biggest concern was the attitude and culture of the organisation in dealing with their personal information, and the report's finding that a consistent theme was that information not relevant to the claim was held on file?
Honourable Judith Collins.
Mr Speaker, I also recall that the review said that the form itself was able to be used. So I think the problem is that the past decisions of both the court, also of other agencies like the Human Rights Commission, the Privacy Commission and also the review, haven't actually said that the form has been misused. But I believe that the member is right, that the form should be changed, and ACC told me on Monday this week that they were not going to appeal the decision and that they would abide by. I think that's the right outcome.
Supplementary question, Kevin Hague.
How do revelations today that ACC has been handing people's full ACC files, including information on sensitive claims, over to prospective employers, stack up against the recommendations of the Privacy Review?
Honourable
Mr Speaker, I'm sorry, I have not heard that claim, but if the member would like to provide me the information, I'll be happy to take some action. I can, however, Mr Speaker, point of order.
Point of order, Honourable Judith Collins.
Mr Speaker, I seek leave to assist the member with the a review that, or the
summary of to table a document.
A document which is the independent review recommendations and summary of actions as at the 24th of January this year, and I think that might help the member.
Order. Leave is sought to table that summary of actions. Is there any objection to that being tabled? It can be tabled. Supplementary question, Kevin Hague.
How does the Minister reconcile the responsibility she took as Minister in 2012 and her comment that I'm not going to sit back and let one of the most important government entities we have let people down time and time again around things such as privacy? They have to act in the way that I expect them to act, with her comments over the past several days that the implications of the court decision are an operational matter.
Honourable Judith Collins.
Well, strictly speaking, Mr Speaker, forms are actually an operational matter, but if the member's going to come to the progress that's been made and what actions I've taken, I think I have been actually very strong on this issue relating to ACC, and I can look at the proof of just how successful that's been. In August 2012, there were 80 breaches, privacy breaches from ACC. A year later, in August 2013, that was down to 28. And in March 2014, the month just passed, it was down to 19. There are significant improvements in the ability of ACC to protect people's privacy, at the same time to comply with their obligations under their own Act.
Question number 11, Andrew Little.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Finance. Does he stand by his statement, quote, "We still have